Let's discuss a topic that's a little bit obscure, but it definitely comes up from time to time. And when you least expect it, it's like, you know, what am I going to do and how am I going to handle it? So let's say in any particular case or a situation, you've got a listing and your client has instructed you, and let's say it's 5 o'clock on a Monday afternoon, your client's instructed you to reduce the price on the MLS system. So you discuss how much is going to be reduced. The client tells you that they'd like to reduce it by, let's say, $20,000. So you start the process of the paperwork, you get it all signed by your client, and just after you have it signed, you haven't sent it to the board yet or inputted it yourself yet, but you get a call and there's an offer on the property. Well, do you tell the buyer's agent that the price has just been reduced by $20,000? That's the question. Well, what I'm going to recommend is don't try to answer that question on your own. A price reduction should not be confused with the amount of money a client is willing to take for their home, because the listed price at whatever level it's at is an offering. It's not necessarily a guarantee for a sale price to a prospective buyer. So therefore, the client can change their mind, the seller being, or the client being the seller, to reduce their price or increase their price whenever they want. Price in the listing contract is about the payment of commission, not about what the seller has to take for their home. So with that in mind, you would, my recommendation would be to phone your seller and ask your seller for direction and say, should we tell them that the price has been reduced? And follow the client's direction, because the client can revoke that increase in price, decrease in price, or in fact turn it around and increase the price at any time they want. Now, what if it's published on the MLS system? Well, that really doesn't have much bearing on it either. What if the client decides, well, no, we want to increase the price? So at that point, that information would go to the buyer. So it's not a factor whether the board has it or not. The factor is, what does the client want the buyer to know in terms of pricing during a time of change? Ask the client, follow the client's instruction. Once again, make our team
I like crazy, foolish, stupid, probably going wild, fist pumping music, I might lose it.